Magical Vacation Memories. Thanks for stopping by. This morning we are doing some recording on I75 heading northbound. This is the Kentucky Welcome Center. Just after you exit the state of Tennessee. Jellicoe is about half a mile up the road the other direction, and the Tennessee Welcome Center is that way on the southbound line.
It's cold.
It's not that cold. It's 3 degrees Celsius. So we're going to give you a little tour around the Welcome Center rest stop area here as part of our I-75 tour. There's their golden horse statues out front. This is also part of the Blue Star Memorial Highway. So here we are inside the Welcome Center. You've got your books for Kentucky info, and you've got your map for your Kentucky info. So the building itself is a fairly large size, but there's not really a lot in it. Clearly your washrooms and your vending machines. Interesting light fixture. But yeah, for the inside, there's not a ton inside. Your info desk here with some images of some activities take part in while you're in the state visiting. Some fly fishing. So you've got your large map on the wall of the state. So clearly we are here as marked. We are headed to Cincinnati to head back home up to London, Ontario, Canada. We just spent the weekend in North Carolina visiting the wife's dad, so went down, toured around the Smoky Mountains National Forest. Our next trip back in May, we're actually going to go and do some filming in the Smoky Mountains and Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. So we'll have some content, some different content coming up for that as well. And possibly a couple of surprise updates in May as well for some other content. A little different for some adventures that we're going to be on in and around the North Carolina area. So stay tuned for that. Should be interesting. We're looking forward to it, so hopefully everyone else is as well. If you have any questions about any of the rest stops or anything like that, we tend to frequent them as we do drive up and down I-75 quite often. Feel free to drop a comment below, and we'll do our best to answer your questions. And don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell.
Sad.
So yeah, this is out the back side of the Welcome Center. So clearly there's some picnic areas as with all of the rest stops and welcome centers, they all have their picnic areas set out.
Dog friendly.
As odd as it is, all of the other ones seem to have covered picnic areas. The Kentucky ones never do. If anyone knows why that might be and wants to impart some wisdom on us and let us know why that seems to be the case, I'd be interested to know. Because anytime we stop at one in Kentucky, be it the Welcome Center or one of the rest stops along the way, they never seem to have covered picnic areas. So it's it's kind of interesting because the Tennessee Welcome Center, which is literally about a quarter of a mile or less just up the road southbound, they have all their picnic tables out. They have some open air with no covering, and then they have a number of other ones that are covered. Oh, pardon me. And the Kentucky one is all dog walk friendly. So, and they even have your doggy poop bags up here for you if you don't happen to have one. I imagine most people probably do travel with them if you have your pets with you, but just an FYI, if you don't have one, they actually have a place to get some. Sorry, it's the cool wind is blowing straight in my face. Makes it a little bit harder to chat and talk when you're doing that. Yes, so clearly this is in February, so it's a little bit cooler out. But yeah, this is a quick look at what the Welcome Center in Kentucky has. And this is on I75 heading northbound towards Ohio.
Got some water fountains here too.
Yeah, and they have water fountains throughout. And then there's a big dog walk sign. And as I said, if you, for some reason, forget your poop bag, well, please clean up after your dog. So, yes. And as I mentioned, this is all part of the Blue Star Memorial Highway, celebrating for the U.S., for the military, for the veterans, which I think is kind of nice. I'm Canadian myself, but I always appreciate and respect all of those in uniform that have served for Canada, the U.S., Britain, and other places around the world, and have, some have given the ultimate sacrifice for us, so to be able to do this, so I do definitely tip my hat to them and appreciate what they've done and what they do. So it's nice to see that they're being, recognized, given the credit and recognition that they deserve. And as you can see, we've got I-75 right there. And yeah, straight down there, in where the mountains crop out over there, just up there is where the Tennessee Welcome Center is. So that'll give you an idea of how close that is. But yeah, so this is just a pretty quick walkthrough of the Kentucky Welcome Center. Again, it is on I-75 northbound. And you are watching Magical Vacation Memories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Thanks so much. Have a great day.